Hey, this is Ayden Uhlir of FEITV here today at the Promontory Equestrian Center in Park City, Utah. Joining me today is Mac Bohonnon, Olympic aerialist and #2 in the world. I'm a summer sport and you're a winter sport. I'm all about controlling the craziness on a very large horse, 1,600-pound animals, and you're about acrobatics in the air and doing crazy tricks. And it seems like we don't have anything in common, but we actually do. And I wanted to kind of compare what we do as athletes and competitors. We have similar judging aspects to our sports.
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the hardest things about our sport is people watch and they struggle to decipher what the difference is. We're scored out of 30 points. Every jump you do is the raw score from a panel of 5 judges. And then that score is multiplied by the degree of difficulty. The more twists and the more flips you add, the higher the degree of difficulty goes up. Usually about 130 points is what you want to win a competition. If you get 130 points, you had a good day.
Well, we kind of have the same thing. In very large competitions, we can have like 5 judges. So they score those 1 through 10. And then they total up all of the numbers and then get a percentage point at the end. But we don't ever get like 100%. That's not a thing that happens. So if you get like a 70%, you had a great day.
Okay.
We also have to do many things as athletes separate from our horses. You were explaining to me yesterday about a lot of back.
One, we're an acrobatic sport and obviously core strength is really important for form and keeping your body together. But 2, a lot of people sometimes forget that we have a lot of gear on our feet. We have 20 to 25 pounds of gear between our ski boots, our skis, and our bindings. Core strength to maintain our form and be able to have a tall body position in the air. Hardest things about our sport is the landing, the impact on landing. Just landing over and over again from 55 feet in the air. Your spine takes a good beating. So having a really strong core to protect that is really important for us.
Bet. I usually, before my competitions, start to visualize my rides. So it just takes like 8 minutes before I go to bed and think about every single moment in my test. And the next day, I can totally be prepared for it. Most of the time, we have to worry about people in the audience, if they're getting up too quickly, or if somebody has an umbrella, or somebody's phone goes off.
Yeah, totally. How long is a test?
Tests can be like 5 to 8 minutes.
Yeah.
We basically work our entire lives just for those 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's tough. Ours is, we have multiple competition jumps in a day, but one competition jump is 3 seconds. I can't imagine trying to visualize, like a 5-minute routine.
I think it's super duper important for us to just visualize everything as athletes, and because we basically are competing for the same thing, competing for greatness. And a lot can happen in those seconds and minutes. So
yeah, totally.
Being mentally prepared is such an important thing.
You train physically, you go to the gym to train your body and train your routines. Why wouldn't you train your mind to be as strong as you can possibly be as well?
Very well said. You think you're game for trying out my sport?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to give it a go here.
All right, well, let's head to the horses.
Our main man.
Our main man, Gideon. I think Mr. Gideon is going to be ready and we're going to start walking around and I'll pony him around. So use your legs and squeeze a little bit. Yeah.
Is that like signal it out?
Yeah.
Whoa. Dude. Oh, I feel like he's going faster.
He is.
We're going fast now.
I like how you're holding the saddle with one hand. Good dismount. So I just wanted to say thanks to Mac and showing everybody how much it takes to be a horseback rider and comparing our sports together as athletes.